All right, y'all, welcome back to the channel. SRQ Crawling channel. Welcome to all the new subscribers. I gained a bunch of subscribers over the past week or so. But welcome to the channel. Thanks for subscribing. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. That's big time. Makes me really happy. Anyways, we're gonna be finishing working on this course today. It's kind of left it just how it was last video. So we're gonna get to work on that. I'll show you what's up with that and we'll get to work. This last video, we laid down some plaster sheet and some foam. I had painted some brown over it just to let it dry and stuff. You see it keeps rising up. But we're gonna put the little texture down on it and show you that process. And we're gonna keep it true to this. I found a bunch of other methods recently that people are doing, but since I've done it all like this already, we're gonna keep it true to this style until we eventually rebuild the whole course, which we will do probably in the winter or something when it's a little cooler. So it's been really freaking hot outside. I haven't made any videos like out rock crawling anywhere crazy because this has been brutal out, but we'll get out there soon. We're just in a nasty heat wave right now. We have our glue. We're kind of running low on the glue. And some little extra glue. We got some little black rocks from the Dollar Tree, which I used all over this course already, just to give it some texture and stuff. It's almost like a plaster when you put it on. It's kind of like that plaster stuff that they be using. All right, hopefully you guys can hear me. The microphone wasn't charged, so we're gonna run with this. We're gonna get some glue in this bowl. Pretty decent amount of glue. Take our rocks here. Holy crap, almost fell over. Mailman just drove by. We're gonna add these rocks to our glue. We're gonna take a little glue rock potion and put it on. Usually add a little bit of dirt, which I think I might do now before I get too deep into this. All right, basically I just got some dirt from the yard. I'm gonna mix that in there. That would be like our little plaster setup. And when it dries, you'll just have a nice little, like, kind of like a sandpaper, sand rock texture. I put it over the foam, so you're not just driving on straight foam. The foam doesn't have a lot of grip sometimes. So try to remember I'm not on microphone. Talk a little louder. Yeah, we're just gonna plaster this on here. Cooking pretty good right now. And in the front here. But I really wanted to do this side over here. Set it up right. Just fall over. Trying to get some on this little lip right here. Need to whip up another little batch. This is where all the glue goes. It dries perfectly clear, as you can see on the other parts of the course. There is no glue. That, grab some dirt from over here. Just like that. Slather it on. Just kind of let it go naturally. If you're making chocolate chip cookies. The hard section, trying to butter it up some. All right. I'll pretty much conclude that. I think we got it pretty covered here. Rocks. All right. When it dries up, it'll look something like that. We're gonna add some greenery and some bushes and stuff. All I have is this brown grass, which I don't like very much, so we're gonna use a little bit of it. Just decorate this thing a little bit. Just give it some color, even though it's gonna be like brown on brown. Don't mind me, I don't know what I'm talking about. Trying to stick it in little holes and stuff. This part gets a little messy, but kind of fun. Except for when that happens. Add some right there. Add some right there. And this also gives you a little extra traction sometimes. Sometimes not. I'm not gonna go too crazy with this. I'd rather have the green. So add a little bit here and there. This stuff's dusty too, so I'll make it all dusty. Which we don't like either. Yeah, just go heavy on the glue and go wild. Okay, I think that's enough of that. It's a little bit to blend it in. We got a little bit of glue left over, so just gonna glue in some extra rocks here. bucket of rocks. Try to make it challenging, but I don't really know how it's gonna go till we actually ride it, you know? Let's see. So I'm gonna keep a little gravel pit at the bottom, like it's been eroded a little bit, you know? Another big one. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I'm happy with that. Might just add a little bit more to the little rocks. All right, that's that for now. We're gonna have to let that mixture dry for like a day. I am gonna do something back here. If you can see that, to connect this line, or just close this off a little bit right here. Something, another climb or something, but I'm gonna pick all this up because it's been bothering me for the past week or whatever. So I'm gonna get all this cleaned up so we're ready to go when that dries. Okay, got it pretty cleaned up. We're gonna clean up a lot of this with some paint. But it's looking good. Just gotta let that dry and that'll be it. Throw some more paint on it and we'll test it next video. Also, the summer giveaway is still going on. I'm just have some other stuff printing right now, and I'll probably give this week this little in-between break, and we'll start the next giveaway probably next week with a brand new body and chassis kit. So stay tuned for that. And now for something some of y'all been asking for about the trailer details, which this is kind of a prototype. If I had to do it again, I would do some things differently than what the dude did, but we got it, it rolls. I just need to make a little raised hitch so it ain't like three-wheeling, but that's no problem, I can do that. It goes on there. We also got a hitch on the work truck, which is more level than the green truck. The green truck, this looks so cool towing it. As we were towing this Jeep in the last video, which looks pretty sick. Yeah, the trailer was pretty easy to print. It came with its own wheels to print. These huge wheels and tires to print. But I just used some old wheels and tires from SCS-24. Pretty simple. The trailer prints out simple. You're supposed to print out these bearings, but I couldn't find out the sizing of the bearings and stuff. So I just kind of improvised my own way, which is not the cleanest, which is to say I would fix this part up if I had to do it again, or I probably will do it again just to clean it up. Which is these axle, the trailer came with these bearing races. I printed the size bearings that said the print, but they just would not fit. So this wouldn't fit, so I just kind of modified it to work with the bearings I already printed, because I didn't print the ball bearings that it said, because those are super intricate and hard to print. These other bearings are kind of more like bushings, and they work really good, easy to print, so I printed a bunch of those, and they work pretty good. And what I did is just cut the races off so I can fit the bearings in there, and just glued the top of the bearing to the races, and it spins pretty good. And these axles are like super long, so I hand dremeled them so they're not exactly straight. So if I had to do it again, I would just shrink the scale of the actual axle so it would fit like this, instead of like, because the bearings have to fit way up here on the axle, which is the fat part of the axle. So I kind of jumbled it. It came out kind of wobbly on one, but you know, they roll, they're good. Not like you're going very fast with it, but it's pretty sick. I'll probably print another one or two, maybe give it one away with the giveaway. But I love it, man. I've been towing stuff around. But yeah, the summer giveaways is not over. It's just begun. I'm just kind of take a bye week here and there just to catch up on stuff. And I'm coming out with a new product, so I've been doing a lot of R&D and research on that and trying to get a product out there. But anyways, check out the next video will be a tire test video with my own inserts, the Patagonia's Milestones. So we'll do a real tire test with those. We'll show the course when it's complete in that video. But it came out pretty sick. More usable course is always fun. But anyways, guys, we'll see you on the next video. It's gonna be a cool one. And have a good day, everybody. Peace.
Stuck a pin in your backbone, spoke you down from there. All I ever wanted was to be your spine. Lost your friction and you slid for a mile. Overdone, overdrive, overlive, override. You're not the one who let me down, but thanks for offering. It's not a voice and I'm not around. Thanks for picking it. Joe rushed from a faucet, I know. I got a magnet in my head, a magnet in my head. Extra thick, extra long, the weight was wasted. And there's a chance that things will get weird. Yeah, that's a possibility.